Take 57.
Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, so this is a great video that we're on our 17th take with, and should you attend Flesh and Blood events?
Wait, we're not talking about Christmas lights?
No.
But I thought we were talking about Christmas
Take
lights.
57, we're moving on.
Fine. Let's talk about it. What you gonna give me? You gonna give me something?
I'm not giving you anything, but the Realm Games did give me this.
But why didn't the Realm Games give you wifey?
Because I qualified, not you.
But
because I play the game.
But I'm a qualifying dependent.
That's not how this works.
We come together.
We do come together.
We're a package.
But when I play, I get special things. Not
You are?
special.
Never mind.
I know. All right, Mama tells me all the time. Anyway, so huge shout out to the Realm Games. If should you attend a Realms game event, the answer is 1,000% yes.
Yeah.
They always have great events. They're great people, and they did this for
Amazing.
everyone that qualified for their 20k tournament. They gave you a playmat with your name on it as long as you registered ahead of time.
That's beautiful.
And those that didn't register ahead of time still got this playmat as a free gift. How cool is that? You qualified for the tournament, they gave you a free gift. They also partnered with stores like Green Tree and MinMax. I'm sorry, I don't know what other game stores they partnered with, but if any of those people are putting on events, go support them as well, because all of these smaller game stores are going out of pocket to put on these awesome tournaments and things for us. And so they're helping to keep our game and our community alive. So if they're putting on an event, 1,000% support them.
Oh, it's not sponsored by Flesh and Blood like the bigger events?
So Flesh and Blood will sometimes put in extra pricing, such as gold foils and everything.
Oh.
But the money that was put up is by the store.
Dang.
Yeah, absolutely. So what I figured we could do
Yeah?
is this video is going to be a combination of a Realm recap as well as should you attend events.
Ooh.
And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through my Realm recap.
Yeah.
And you can fill in with your experiences at events.
I'm about that.
And this is where we figured out the first time that this wasn't recording.
Is it recording now?
It is.
Oh.
Yeah. So, all right. Yeah, all right. So, first of all, we'll start with this was my first ever event, and I did not do anywhere near enough preparation. So it's CC, and I took the old brute guy here. So this is a shout out to WNY Gaming. These are a few of the cards I picked up from him that I needed to play in my deck.
Wow.
These are just two of the bigger cards that I grabbed from him. The Cold Full Scowling Flesh Bag and an extra copy of Warmar's Diplomacy. I didn't do enough preparation. Huge shout out to Ian Kenderdine from Right Time Gaming and Michael Feng. I was testing online on Twitch. You can catch me at twitch.tv/IHankJr. And I was doing some testing, and Ian said, this deck doesn't really feel like it's your style. Why don't we try and build off this Michael Feng list? And so we did. We took Michael Feng's list, edited it towards how I was playing the game, and we came up with the deck list Right Time for Fangs. Because I have to name things and over-prepare for everything, right? That's just who I am. So Right Time for Fangs, we went 1-6. It wasn't great,
all right.
But it was my first ever tournament. I had a great time, and so huge shout out to WNY for supplying me cards, allowed me to borrow some as well as buy some. So there's those. We have some extra cards over here, but they're just kind of like random. It doesn't matter. So
you've gone to other smaller events, but you just never competed in CC.
Yes, so this is the first time I've ever competed in a constructed event.
Oh.
So like we've done side events at every event, and then the first official event I played at actually qualified me for this, and that was the Realms Pittsburgh Battle Hardened, which was
That's right. It was
sealed.
the Battle Hardened.
So I did sealed because sealed you don't have to bring anything, you don't really have to prepare. It just is what it is. So
you just show up.
Yeah, I qualified off of that and some 3-0 to draft at one of their side events. So yeah,
nice. I like it. I've never seen that card in my life.
Yeah, it's because it's a newer one. It's from Dust Till Dawn, I believe.
Oh, and you won't let me open those.
We didn't pull it, so there you go.
Yet.
So if you wanna talk, I'll just kind of throw in some cards.
Random things.
Yeah.
So I like going to big events. I have never yet been to a smaller event like the ones that you attend because just our schedule, my life, and my job doesn't allow for the smaller events. I love the big events. There is so much going on and so much for my little chaotic brain to just...
So what you need to understand is the reason that you should attend major events is because you don't have to play.
Nope.
You can literally just go and hang out. I can't tell you every event. Literally every major event we have gone to other than Pittsburgh and this most recent Columbus event,
Yep.
I literally went to socialize.
Yeah, we didn't go to play.
Yeah, we always go to socialize, and then we play side events. So these events were the first two that I actually played in, sealed, and this one being constructed. So we'll just throw in real quick. You can go to events to play. You can go to events to hang out. You can go to events to do side events. You don't have to be playing in the main event. You don't have to buy the main package. You can literally just hang out and jam games. So we'll just throw in, before she continues, shout out to Rune Babe. She was giving out some free stuff. We have a little
That is
a
adorable.
rune chant.
Why haven't you put it on the
rune
tree?
Chant,
Ornament.
ornament. Oh my god, I couldn't speak. The rune cats, and one of the guys that I was staying with. I told him I loved goblins, and so he gave me a free goblin. I collected goblins a lot, and still have a binder for those. But yeah.
That's adorable. I love that. I
That's
love
pretty cool,
Rune.
huh?
Rune Babe's amazing.
Yeah, Rune Babe's pretty cool. But she didn't wear her Gob Squad jersey this weekend. Weird.
You should probably talk to her about that. Yeah, like in the Las Vegas, in our Las Vegas trip, I did not play a single bit of Flesh and Blood. And I kind of was sad about it, but at the same time, based on my life and how things go sometimes, I needed my brain just to kind of do like a brain dump and relax. And so I allowed this trip to let me have a Flesh and Blood trip because I wanted to go, but didn't stress me out about making sure I signed up for events or participated in events. I just hung out with people that I knew. I got to meet new people. And at one point, someone, or many of you, probably passed me sitting in a chair reading. And I spent several hours just reading and existing. It was great to be able to be part of an event without having to be stressed with the event. I met new people by accident and got to hang out with them or help them obtain some stuff they wanted from artists because they were participating in the events.
Yeah.
And you know, those timetables are not, they're not nice to people who are trying to get something, but at the same time, participate into an actual event.
Right. So another thing that
shiny.
Another thing that events are good for is trades.
Trades.
Trading and selling cards. So wifey said I could, if I sold some cards, I could trade some cards. And so we got rid of our
What do we get rid of?
our fabled CNC,
Oh God.
which was kind of like a linchpin for my collecting, because now that I no longer have that card, I can no longer complete that set, and I will not be rebuying that card. So anyway, we sold that to a friend. We got a Command and Conquer and some cash. This, however, was a trade. So every one of these cards you see along the outside is a cold foil, and I ran into the wonderful Mara Ferris, and she wanted some angels that I had. And so I traded some angels for all of these cold foils you see. We got the cold foil Max the Height, Dash IO, Guinness, Crow's Nest, and Barbed Castaway, a set of Teklo Base, Standard Galaxy Black, Searing Ember Blade, Body of Hatchet of Body and Mind, Storm of Sandakai, and Titan's Fist. These were all cards that I wanted heroes and weapons. Now that I'm no longer collecting full sets, I wanted to collect heroes and weapons in higher rarities, and so this was kind of just a start to kind of get some cards out there.
So you traded our angels to the Dragon Queen.
Yeah, I don't know what she's doing with them.
I got questions.
Don't ask me.
What's the Dragon Queen need with a bunch of angels?
And then we went to our lovely folks over at Green Tree.
Green Tree, love
And
them.
we picked up a Alt Art Galaxy Black and a
Oh, Dusk.
Cold Foil Dustblade. Dustblade? Take that, Min-Max. Can't have them all.
What? Oh, Lord.
Peter collects all the Dustblades.
Why?
And, I don't know. I don't know if he actually likes the card or if he's just doing it to do it. But now Peter no longer has every single Dustblade. I have at least one.
At least one.
I have at least one. And the reason I'm doing that is because I actually have an amazing Viscera that my wife got me a while back. And I just started collecting the cold foil weapons that he could play. And
Very nice.
Then it just kind of led me to just collect every Runeblade weapon. So that's where we're at. That's where we're at. Every Runeblade weapon I'm trying to get. I think we're almost there.
Nice.
I think we're almost there.
So I think that something else to understand about large events versus small events. At the large events, you do have the ability to see the different ways you can fit into the community, because you do have the competitive side, but you also have cosplay, which some people are breaking into that and
oh my gosh,
not realizing they love it so much, because you have those amazing cosplayers that we already have that are like our top tiers. Max Ferocity.
So shout out to Max Ferocity this weekend. Won on.
I saw that.
Totally just forgot the name of the card. I think it's Throttle. I want to say it's Throttle. But I don't remember. Yeah, I think it's Throttle.
And you have Caroline and a few of our other big ones. They're just amazing at what they do. But then you have some of the newer ones that are popping in with some amazing cosplays, and they have they just didn't know ahead of time that they wanted to do that.
So we're just gonna throw out some cards here. These are all cards that I picked up from Green Tree. Basically everything here is just Majestics that I'm missing. I kind of just went down the Mech and Runeblade route, or Mech and Viscerai route, I should say, and just picked up some cards that I was missing. So again, these are some, I traded in some cards to Green Tree and got all of this stuff in return, including these two swords. But yeah, that is everything that I got from the event.
Judging.
What about judging?
You can also be a judge.
You can also be a judge.
You don't have to play.
I would love to. Like, the more I look at it, like, the more I think it would be cool to be a judge, right? Because I don't have a job currently, and you can do this and get judge packs and get paid a little bit to do it. Like, how cool would it be to maybe try and do that on the side as like just a little extra cash that I still get to attend events, and like, it's things we plan on doing already. Yeah. But then I could actually
attend and do it.
From it. Yeah.
I do know that I'm on that route to start my judge journey probably this year. I probably won't be as active as you are as that. Again, life and job schedules. Yeah. But I do believe that I'd be better on the judge side because of just how my brain works, and I love Flesh and Blood, so I want to stay active in it. But I don't foresee myself ever being able to compete. I don't have a poker face. I don't necessarily pay attention to the rules and how they're supposed to flow, and my brain works differently a little bit, so I could see anyone having to
a little bit, huh?
Play against me being very, very frustrated. I do hope to be able to go to some of the smaller events soon, though.
So I will say that that just comes with practice, because even I look like a moron sometimes against people I'm playing against, and it literally just comes with reps. So if you want to get better at the game and you want people to not be waiting on you, you literally just play the game more. And the more you play the game, the more confident you get, and that's where I'm at right now. I'm slowly getting better at the game and getting more confidence, and playing in one of these events was huge. So that would be another reason that I would say that you want to attend these events. There is no substitute for high quality gameplay, or for high level gameplay, I should say. I think we're probably going to go off of this for now, so we'll just do talking from here on out.
Scams.
But yeah, that's one of the bigger things that I would say for sure that is a big plus about going to these events, is you will play some of the best players in the world, and there's just no substitute for that level of practice, because you're going to see things you've never seen before, different, like, just the way these people think.
Are they as intense as they would be at like a major tournament?
Not really. I think everybody's still pretty chill. It's just you can see that their brains are operating on a much higher level. It's pretty neat.
Just 'cause that should scare you. You're like worried about this turn and the next turn, and they're like 7 turns ahead of you, and they're just like,
yeah, they're definitely, they know exactly what you're trying to do and what they're trying to do, and it's just a completely different level.
Very interesting.
So I'll we'll just say that, and that'll kind of just segue into the remainder of my Realm Games event. So I competed in the 20k. Yep. Because it was free. I did not compete in the 10k. 2 reasons. Number 1, I didn't want to pay for it. And number 2, you're hacking up a lung while I'm trying to speak.
Sorry.
Rude.
Oh, I'm just dying. It's okay.
Number 2, I didn't want to continue to play Reinhardt. I just didn't enjoy my first day playing him, so I didn't want to subject myself to playing him again. It was fine when he was free, but when he had to pay for him, I just wasn't interested in doing it again.
Why did you choose Reinhardt? I thought that was a very strange choice for you.
Reinhardt is a pretty... my thought process was he's an easy deck to play. However, because he has no on-hits, your opponent doesn't have to think. Because when there's no on-hits, they don't care whether it hits or not. Okay. They're just whatever. Whereas when you have an on-hit, it makes you think. So I think it puts a lot more pressure on the player themselves to actually know how much damage they're supposed to do and how they do it, and your opponent doesn't really have to think. So I think I had the right idea because it is a fairly simple deck to understand. However, all the thinking and all the decisions are on you, and your opponent can kind of just sit back and go like, that doesn't affect me, I don't care. Now, pummels did kind of help, but yeah, I'll go ahead and link the deck list somewhere throughout this video, probably right now. I guess we'll put it on the screen for what we ended up deciding, but yeah.
Okay.
And then on Sunday, I was lucky enough to have Max Ferocity and her husband Phil reach out.
Phil!
I think I was
Miss you,
their
buddy.
fourth favorite person.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it was third or fourth favorite.
I mean, you're
person.
top 5.
But still, I'm in their top 5, so that's pretty great.
Boom.
So they were like, "Hey, we need a third for the team sealed. Are you interested?" And I was like, "Absolutely. As long as you understand that I'm not good at the game and you guys are building all the decks."
I'm just there as I can do.
Exactly. So what I did is I just kind of let them cannibalize my deck, make their decks better, and I played Max. Unfortunately, 3 of my 4 matches were into Teklo, and I got them all down to single digits, but playing into a control deck is very hard. When you have no, I didn't have any boom grenades. They had all the good stuff, so I didn't really have a way to force extra damage.
Aw.
And then the one game I played into Max, I was ahead 8-3, and I drew a 2-block 4-card hand. So, and that was of course the turn they decided to go wide, and I was able to block 2 that entire turn and died. So yeah, pretty great.
Dang.
Yeah, but that was honestly, again, like, playing the game is fun, but again, most of these events, the best part about these events is what?
It's just the people.
The people. Exactly.
I'm just there for the people.
Exactly. We've met so many friends and got, expanded so many different relationships with these people that it's so much fun.
I want to make a map, like a digital map, put it up, and then be able to display like the friends we've made from different countries. At this point, like I would never make friends with people from Poland and over
New
from
Zealand, England, Australia. All over
they're
the place.
everywhere.
All over the place.
It's
All over the
hilarious.
US, Washington. Oregon. Florida, Texas. Like we're just there. It's all over the place.
All over.
Pittsburgh. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So there you go. That's kind of our. Should you attend an event? Absolutely yes.
Even if you're not a good player and you just want to like meet people, you could be the most awkward duck in there walking alone, and you're going to meet someone because there are some weirdos like us that hone in on the you're walking alone and you don't have friends. What are you doing? What are you up to?
I don't do that. She's a creep.
I'm a friendly person. God.
But no, seriously, like she was saying, if you can find a smaller Realm event or smaller Min-Max event, smaller Green Tree event, definitely check those out. Like she said, you're gonna meet people.
Oh yeah.
I met so many people at the Columbus when I went there that I actually ended up staying with a guy in Pittsburgh from that event, and I met guys from Pittsburgh event that I ended up staying with at this event. So
you met someone who ended up housing us for Las Vegas too.
Oh yeah, yes. The Columbus got us housing for Las Vegas. Columbus got me a roommate for Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh got me a room in where the heck was I? Columbus. Okay.
Well, and all that means is when all of them come to Florida, like, we're gonna have a house party. As soon as there's a big event back in Florida, and I say a big event, don't look at me. As soon as there's
battle hardened, it's still a pretty decent sized event.
I assume you were gonna go, so I figured I was gonna hold down the thing. But as soon as we get another big event in Florida, man, first off, we're gonna take Mr. White and his family to Disney because why not? And second, we're gonna have a house party where everyone who's hosted us, we're going to host them. Maybe even we can just do like a night of just jamming out.
Yeah, that'd be fun. But yeah, so there you go. Definitely attend events. It's good for sharpening your skills as a player. Yeah. It's good for hanging out and meeting friends. It's good for jamming games on the side. It's just a generally amazing experience. And the best part about it is you can go an entire weekend for free.
Oh yeah.
If you bring your own deck and you're just playing with friends or talking with friends, you can literally do it for free the entire weekend. Unlike, comic conventions where you have to pay to get in the door.
Just to walk in the door, no, thank you.
So, definitely worth it. You should definitely attend events, meet and make friends, and this incredible game of Flesh and Blood.
You can also meet people.
Made us so many friends and so many amazing memories.
You can also meet some of the bigger people in Flesh and Blood that you think, oh my God, I would never be able to meet them in person. You're going to meet them at these bigger events. They're all friendly.
I've never met a jerk once. And that's it.
That's all we got.
10 events. Flesh and Blood's amazing.
Whoa.
Dogs barking.
The pity is freaking out for something.
Can we not ruin the end of the video, Cash?
We're going to have some great bloopers.
All right, on that note, peace.